Hey, welcome back to the Leroy and Elena Show. I'm Leroy Jones, and I'm officially still trying to understand what just happened in the fanfic we're discussing today.
And I'm Elena Lopez, still recovering from second-hand embarrassment and second breakfast. Today we're diving into one of the weirdest, most beloved and most chaotic mashups on the internet. The Hobbit's Guide to Middle-Earth, which was created in 2017.
For those unfamiliar, this audio fanfic is a crossover between The Hobbit and The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It asks the question, what if Bilbo Baggins had a towel, a copy of the guide, and absolutely no time for Gandalf's nonsense?
It is brilliantly unhinged. Today we have the creators of this fanfic here with us. Yes folks, joining us live in studio are the chaotic minds responsible for it all. Susie Speckles, Tierra McGuire, Kerrie Chang, Humphrey Goldstein and Jaclyn Meyer. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us here.
What's up, everyone?
Good day, mates.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, everyone.
Okay, first of all, who came up with the idea to mash The Hobbit with Hitchhiker's Guide?
That would be me. I was watching the desolation of Smaug with a towel on my head and a panic attack in my chest, and I thought, Bilbo needs a guide.
She literally texted the group chat, what if Gandalf was just Ford Prefect in disguise? And we were like, yes. Yes to that madness.
My role was just yelling, do it, in all caps repeatedly.
So how did the writing process go? Was it chaos from the beginning?
Oh, it was controlled chaos. We had a shared Google Doc called Bag and Babbles where we would just drop scenes. No order. No structure. We didn't even assign characters until the third week.
I didn't know I was voicing Thorin until the day we recorded. I thought I was playing the talking towel.
You were the talking towel for half of episode 3. Then we made it its own character. His name's Fuzzykins.
Fuzzykins, the emotionally unstable towel who gives existential advice and bursts into Elvish at random?
Yep. Voiced by Kerrie, who also voiced Smaug. Same vocal filter. Nobody noticed.
I am fire. I am death. I am also made of 60% Egyptian cotton.
So how did the writing process go? Was it chaos from the beginning?
That was inspired by Hitchhiker's logic, where tech is both useless and omnipotent. So we made the Arkenstone sarcastic and passive-aggressive. It constantly misleads the dwarves.
And it yells recalculating every time Thorin says, to Erebor.
Which was 43 times. We counted.
The fan response to the series was wild. Did you expect any of it?
Not at all. We thought 10 people would listen. Instead, it blew up, especially after someone made that animated short film of Bilbo getting beamed into Rivendell while Vogon poetry plays.
And before you know it, Tea Tolkien Thursdays got its own mini fandom. People sent us fan mail. One person even knitted a Fuzzykins plush,
which was used to stage a dramatic courtroom scene between Gollum and the guide in episode 5.
The fandom added lore we didn't even write. Like how Philly and Keely were actually undercover aliens sent by the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation to spy on Azog.
I gotta ask, what was the most unhinged line of dialogue that made it into the final script?
Oh. Easy. It's a perfectly normal elven breakfast, lembas, wine, and 3 chapters of emotional trauma.
Mine was, Bilbo Baggins, you are now the custodian of the improbability engine. Please don't sit on it.
I still stand by, never trust a wizard who travels with one suitcase and no socks.
I didn't choose this quest, the quest chose me, and I rejected it with great vigor.
I played Bard the Bowman as if he were an emotionally exhausted Uber driver. So I ad-libbied, "Get in losers, we're evacuating Lake Town."
OMG, you guys are legends. Is there a chance for a sequel?
Maybe. We've talked about doing the Return of the Frood, where Frodo gets the guide and promptly loses it in a dimension made entirely of singing potatoes.
We've also thought about doing a Christmas special. Think the Polar Express but with Bjorn as the conductor and every ticket is actually a prophecy.
But whatever we do, Fuzzykins is back. That towel has lore now.
Before we let you all go, we want to give a shout out to the YouTube channel where it all started, Princess Toy Nerd. The home of Tea and Tolkien Thursdays, where The Hobbit's Guide to Middle-Earth first aired.
If you haven't already, please go check out Princess Toy Nerd on YouTube. Subscribe, binge, laugh, and question your sanity. It's all part of the experience.
And to the fandom that turned this oddball crossover into a cult classic, keep writing, keep creating, and don't panic. Also, bring a towel.
Don't forget your towel.